just the regular season, I'm 5-2 right now. I'm in 7th place. Let's see. I'm playing this dude. His name is his name is like TM Tense. I don't know, like sense. I don't know. TM Tense. Yeah. Kind of excited. If I win this, get either 1st or 2nd place. And then, you know, if the dude that I play, if I lose and he wins, I get 3rd. So I'm hoping to get a trophy, hopefully 1st place, and then, you know, from there on. To the pop, boy. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get it. Ah.
Going up against Foles Eagles.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are
please
just
kick off, please kick off. Yes, we have to kick off too.
Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Play ball. By speed. Okay, thank you. I was going to do that anyways. Alvin Kamara in. Kobe Fleener. And then change my quarterbacks. Okay. One more quarterback. Forgot. Okay. I'm ready to go. I hope he is. I don't know why there's no, like, gameplay when I'm clicking buttons. I'm just gonna play it out.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Let's go, baby. Get that sack.
A.J. Klein from his outside linebacker.
All right, we definitely need this stop right here.
A sack for a loss of 8. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On play action, Wentz. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan in there to drop
I might be doing so far so good, but who knows? He just might not be good at offense.
Here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn.
Ted Ginn, come on, get that block, get that block.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Oh, man.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
My chest is starting to hurt a little bit. Got a little bit of chest pain going on right now.
A 1st carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Fun.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play.
It
Sometimes you
does
just try
not.
to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose
Damn,
yardage
I tried
here. Back
juking.
at the 47. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
So he's pretty good on defense.
Every year I go to the
I would say he's not the best on offense.
Linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now Brees. He's got the 1st down.
Sweet, we got the 1st.
The 40. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brees on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans 1st.
Okay.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Trying it.
Coming left is Kamara.
Let's get it, Kamara.
Touchdown.
That's why you Rookie of the Year offense, baby.
A great
That's why you
effort
Rookie of the Year,
there.
baby.
39 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Let's go.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there
Stop there,
at
that's
the
funny.
20-yard line. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. And Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out, well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a...
Jay's gonna go. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Damn.
A big play there for Philly. 79 yards. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there in the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Second and goal. Defense. And he's
Alrighty.
in for an Eagles touchdown.
Good play, good play. Credit.
Jay taking it in. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing
Okay.
up.
It's all
And
good.
he's got it up and through.
It's actually going to be a good game then. I like it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans offense working its way back out there. As we look at them ahead to 2018 as that wound at the end of 2017 continues to heal, Charles, they're going to have Kamara, Ingram, Thomas. If they have Breeze back at quarterback, this should be an excellent squad again.
It certainly should, and frankly, if the offensive line comes back healthy and intact, that's another big win for them, especially with their two tackles, Teron Armstead at left tackle, Ryan Ramczyk, who was a rookie last season at right tackle. They are loaded going forward. If they could get a real playmaker at tight end, that might be the last piece. And if that happens, I'd hate to be a defensive coordinator trying to game plan for them.
A give to Kamara running right. And some room to roam now. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A give. This is Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
Oh, bro. I hit
hit
a button. I know I did.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On play action, it's Breeze.
Bro.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nigel Bradham. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. loose football.
No, come on. That should have been mine.
Right. As the returner, you know who
Fuck.
you're buying dinner for.
That would have been a fucking perfect, man.
He just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted
God,
to.
dude, that could have been picked up, run back, touchdown, 14-7. Kicking it off.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
That run game is all he's
9
got.
yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They run again with Ajayi. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
This first, I need this touchdown for real.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. He's at the 50.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man.
20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense.
Why, man? I should have just fucking ran it. If I didn't get nothing, fucking field goal.
Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Like, really? Two times, man. This game is really trying to screw me over.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm running it. Fuck.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Game?
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. It's brought in right side by Ginn.
Let's get it.
30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 73 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Running with Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things.
I should have just thrown it away or just ran a couple feet. That was stupid of me.
Donnell Allerby in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And he finds a man on a crossing route. He's at the 40, the 30, and all the way down to the 24-yard line. What a decision to go for it on fourth from their own territory, and it pays off. 45 yards. Toss play, Camara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Definitely can't keep getting these.
Two there, bringing up second
can't keep
down.
getting these field goals. That's for damn sure. I gotta
forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Saints add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Oh, what?
Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Get right.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They go play action here on first down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Wentz throwing on second down. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Ain't happening today.
As they will switch ends.
I'm about to go through this first and second place. Let's get it. Let's go.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
You're doing that.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Where you at? Oh, he's wide open.
He's going to let this one go deep. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
That's
Picked
game.
up by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
That's game.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Brandon Coleman was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
This has been working for me. What game as well?
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
I hit X.
Rush coming, and he's taken
thick.
down. Michael Kendricks.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I should have just gone for a field goal. At least tried.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
This is Ajayi.
Oh, what?
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd touchdown of the night. There the Eagles are back within a score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Wentz. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first. Play clock winding down. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Most players would tell you, that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
Time for a break. We'll come back.
I definitely need to get the first down. If not, that's game.
Ready? We're waiting. Let's fight four. Ready? We're waiting. Kill, 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 kill. Shift, shift, shift. Like fight four, like fight four. Check safety, check safety. Like fight four. Out, Sammy, out, Sammy. Out. Take the edge. Go, go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Ready? 5-9.
Now Breeze. Coleman has it here right side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Ready? Check. Got it. Crunch. Crunch. Sponge. Sponge. Easy opposite, opposite, opposite. 21, 21. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. 5-9. Hey, alert.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
That's game.
And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to get a 1st down. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
GG.
I think this defense tired.
Good game.
The head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that
Good
he
game.
asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
for sure I'm winning. Reasons I know. I really can't take it no more. I've been having a station, my lord. Well, at least I know I'm gonna get my credits back. Maybe. I gotta get first place to get credits back. Forgot.